So I'm going to turn 2 bowls out of that log that I just cut up on the bandsaw, and I'm going to give each of these to the man who gave me all this wood. It's just a way of saying thanks. I just went ahead and marked where I want to drill my hole for the pin on my circle cutting jig, as well as for my screw chuck on my lathe. Now I'm going to go ahead and drill it out. I'm going to set my circle cutting jig to, looks like 5 inches, because this is a 10-inch diameter log, which means I will get a 10-inch blank. Let's see if I can get this lined up with that hole. I'll go ahead and ride this through and get my blank. Yay, check him out.
A few moments later.
I just want to finish this job.
20 minutes later.
Go ahead and mount this there. Bring up the tailstock here. I'm going to go saw this part off. That's way too uneven. I don't want to bother with that. I'm putting on BB King because I need to calm down. Oh yeah. I think it's got a really nice shape to it, and it's really wet wood, so I'm going to go ahead and pack it in a bag with some shavings and let it sit for the night, because right now it's 9:30. I'm going to go ahead and get inside. But at some point, probably sometime tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and microwave to cook the rest of the moisture out and get it under 15% moisture content. All right, and I will see you all tomorrow. Well, good morning. So it is the next day. I have it in this bag packed with shavings overnight, just so nothing cracks. I'm going to go ahead and take this out, read the moisture, then pop it in the microwave. Still pretty darn wet. Go ahead and take the moisture. It's coming up as 36%. I can't really remember what it was the last time I read it. So I'm going to keep that 34-36% as a reference, and now I'm going to go ahead and pop it in the microwave. I've done this quite a few times, and I've had some pretty good luck cooking the moisture out of wood. I usually put it in for about a minute. So I'll let that go ahead and cook in there, and then I'll take it out when the minute's up and let it just sit down and cool off, and the moisture will flash out. Go ahead and see. Pretty warm. It's kind of steamed up right now. This is not going to get down to dry in just one microwave, and I'll probably have to do this 5 or 10 times before it gets down to dry. I'm going to let it cool off for about half hour to an hour in between each microwaving. So there is my final piece. I've gotten it down to under 15% moisture content, which I think is pretty dry. And as you can tell, it has warped insanely. It is crazy. crazy warped up right now. I don't know what's going on with it. I have one small crack in the very bottom of the bowl, though I'm not too worried about it. And there are many very teensy tiny checks, which I think will probably turn out that I've just thin CA'd over. I'm not at all worried about those ones. What I am worried about, though, is that this is really warped into a pretty strong oval, and I'm only at about a 1/2 inch wall thickness, so I don't think I can finish turn this one at this point. I don't think I have enough wall thickness to get it back into a round form. So the rough plan at this point is to take some 80 grit on my sander and just power sand the texture off and power sand the CA glue off and just sort of make it a more roundish, presentable shape. I'm not worried about getting it to be a perfect circle though at this point, and I think it might be kind of neat to see what this would look like just power sanded and left it just kind of warped up. For right now, I'm going to call this video to an end, guys, so if you like this type of thing, please leave a comment down below, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel as always, and I will see you all next time. Take care of yourself.